to sustainability in general? Because it seems that there is a kind of controversial. Some people say, yeah, that there is an incredible tool, like Lauren said, to unlock some solutions that have never been accessible before. But there is also another side, kind of like consumption, that we are talking like a lot, especially in terms of proof of work. And we need to understand like what are both sides. So like I would like to hear your opinion here. Like what is like, how do you see it?
Yeah, so maybe I can start with that one. So I feel the question is a bit loaded, of course, because you assume that there is an environmental impact. Now I know where this comes from because there has been many articles and stories in the mainstream media, mainly about proof of work in Bitcoin and how it's completely killing the planet and so on. So, but I think it's one thing you can think about is why is it that you have all these articles about Bitcoin specifically, talking about using so and so much energy, and you never hear anything about tumble dryers, which consumes way more energy. And my opinion is that obviously it's because it's a way to gain control over the sector. So it's a talking point how you can enforce speculation into the sector, and that's why this is being driven, so to speak. I also think that most of this talk about Bitcoin being unsustainable and very bad for the planet is actually misplaced. A lot of the, there was this Bitcoin transaction consumes like 300,000 times more energy than a Visa transaction or whatever it was. Of course, that's a completely bogus comparison because you're comparing apples and oranges. If you want to do a fair comparison, you should compare the entire banking infrastructure that enables the Visa transaction to the Bitcoin network. That would be a much more fair comparison. And just to let you know, the banking sector consumes 5,000 terawatts of energy each year, which is many times more than Bitcoin. So.
Okay, thank you for this explanation. Very technical perspective on the point. Sophie, maybe you can add something from your side.
Yeah, sure. I have, coming from a different perspective, I think